3 a.m. I'm doing sleep math. If I fall asleep in the next 4 minutes, I still get 6 hours. 4 minutes pass. Still awake. Now I'm mad about it. At myself. For not sleeping, which, great strategy. Really solving the problem there. This went on for 2 hours. Me versus my own eyelids. Eyelids won, obviously. And here's the thing that actually stuck with me. The harder I tried to fall asleep, the more awake I got. Trying was the problem. Took me embarrassingly long to realize that's not just a sleep thing. That's basically my whole personality. So today's about why forcing stuff backfires. Sleep's just the easiest example to start with. Wait, actually, it's not even the best example, but it's the one that happened to me at 3 a.m. last Tuesday, so it's the one I've got fresh. This one might sting a little. Sorry in advance. Back to the 3 a.m. thing. I wasn't just trying to sleep. I was trying to try. Lying there going, relax, relax, like some malfunctioning meditation app stuck on a loop. Didn't work. Shock of the century. At some point, I just stopped. Gave up entirely. Eyes open, staring at the ceiling, basically thinking, cool, guess we're doing this forever then. 10 minutes later, out cold. For years, I filed that under weird sleep glitch, whatever. Then I started noticing it everywhere else, too. The most awkward I've ever been in a conversation, that was me trying hardest to seem chill. The worst thing I ever wrote was the one I tried hardest to make good. And the relationship where I held on tightest, first one to slip. Kind of a suspicious pattern once you start looking for it. So I went down a rabbit hole on this. Turns out it's got a name, the backwards law. Basically, the more you chase a feeling, the faster it runs from you. Stop needing it, and it wanders back on its own, like a cat that only wants attention once you've given up on it. Confident people aren't sitting there thinking, am I being confident right now? They're just doing the thing. The second you start narrating yourself in real time, you've already left the room. Same deal with happiness, kind of. Chase it like a finish line, and you're miserable every single day you haven't crossed it yet. Stop grading yourself against it, and, annoyingly, it just shows up while you weren't looking. I don't think there's anything mystical going on here. It's just how attention works. Forcing something puts your brain into threat monitoring mode. And threat monitoring mode is bad at producing the exact stuff you want. Sleep, creativity, whatever charm is supposed to be. It all needs you to not be watching so closely, which is a genuinely annoying thing to learn about yourself. But it's true. Okay, be honest for a second. Where's this happening to you? Job applications radiating, please, I am begging you energy, which is exactly the energy that gets you ghosted, by the way. Texting, haha, yeah, no worries, for the 5th time while quietly losing it internally, then wondering why they can somehow smell the desperation through the phone screen. Or the gym thing, dragging yourself there on pure white-knuckle willpower, until one day you realize you've started resenting something you used to actually like doing. Force replaces trust. Every time you're gripping that hard on something, you're telling everyone, including yourself, that some part of you doesn't actually believe it's going to work out. Drop a comment with where you're gripping too tight right now. I read these, for real. Quick disclaimer before you email me about this. Just let go is close to useless as advice on its own. It is not the same thing as giving up. Please don't quit your job over a YouTube video. I'm not responsible for that. Letting go, for me, meant I stopped needing things to pay off exactly when and how I'd pictured. For sleep, I stopped checking the clock, got rid of the scoreboard entirely. For writing, I started actually publishing the rough draft instead of sanding it down into something safe and forgettable. For people, I started saying the honest thing instead of the version I'd focus grouped in my head first. None of that means care less. It means stop supervising it so hard that the supervising becomes the whole problem. Do the work. That part still matters. Don't skip it. Just loosen your grip on how it turns out. 2 separate moves. People mix them up constantly, and that's how you end up either white-knuckling everything or giving up on everything. Next time you feel something slipping and your gut says grip tighter, try the opposite instead. Let it go for one day. See what actually happens. It's going to feel like losing at first. It's not. That's just your brain confusing not controlling it with not caring about it. 2 very different things it likes to lump together. If this got under your skin even a little, tell me where in the comments, and send it to whoever you know who's currently white-knuckling something they don't need to. See you next week.